God, shit. Faye and Val. I try to stay out of that kind of stuff, but I can't help but laugh ridiculous things up. Sometimes it's just too over the top.
I'm mature, I swear.
What'd you do?
I'm behind Johnny, playing dead.
Yeah, real mature.
Wow. Wow.
I'm an adult.
Totally.
Yep. Also, welcome back.
Dude, are you still streaming?
I stopped it for the sake of I was in the bathroom, but I've started the stream up again, yes.
How many people are even watching? None.
None at the moment, but I usually upload this to the YouTube channel.
How many views does that usually get?
Final Fantasy XIV? Quite a bit. I usually get, sometimes into the teens and early 20s with Final Fantasy stuff.
Oh wow, so many.
You just need to stream Street Fighter. It doesn't matter if you're bad or good. If you just play it constantly, you'll have like 50 people. I'm pretty sure it's like that for MOBAs too.
Alright, I'm back.
I have 40 people we have 40 plus people that subscribe to the channel, and half of them tend to watch these Final Fantasy ones. So, which is funny because usually when I stream this stuff, it's either Palace of the Dead or I'm going through like Dunscape and stuff.
You just gotta tell them that you're gonna suck the boogers out of their nose.
No.
Booger Squad.
No,
Ew.
fuck off.
Ew.
Yeah, Booger Squad, come here for
Fuck
your
you.
booger.
God,
community.
if you're allowed to suck boogers, I'm gonna freaking fart on your face.
You already did.
Join here with the season to the back. 98.
That was it. That was the big secret, the big embarrassing thing.
Yeah, I Dutch ovened him on his face.
Wow, Johnny.
And that's oven me.
At least you was right.
He didn't even say anything.
We're not laughing at her.
That was night 2, and I was like, okay, well, that was probably embarrassing for her, but no, she did it out of malice.
Wow. I'm fucking laughing. So I was like, why isn't he noticing it? And he's like, I didn't want to tell you.
I
That's
fucking
hilarious.
knew. What? Oh my god. Where's my protect?
Oh.
Well, I mean, Phoebe, you were right. We're laughing at him, not you.
Yeah.
His polite Canadianness came back to bite him.
What do you mean came back to the... I was a total gentleman in
A
that
real
situation.
man doesn't get Dutch ovened.
I want to fucking kill you.
If you did, it's your own fault. You were asking for it. No, I'm just kidding. That's getting into some weird territory. If you guys can hear me eating, tell me and I'll turn my threshold up. Is it that loud?
No. I just wanted to tease.
No, like I get really worried about that shit.
Death?
Wait, is there... Do we want those? Yeah, I guess we do. Guess there's
Do we
more
want
on
one?
this.
If there's any silvers.
Oh, yes, the palace bombs.
Hey Cal, can you guess what I'm eating?
Is it chicken?
No. It didn't require any cooking.
Is it dick?
But no.
Cookies.
Wow. No.
Cheesecake.
No, there's one thing that I'm always eating.
Bread.
Ramen.
Spins.
Apples and peas. Come on, man, get on
Apples and peanuts?
it. Apples
Oh,
and
hey, look,
peanut
another
butter.
cooker.
She's eating nuts.
No, I actually prefer peanut butter. I don't like peanuts in butter.
Peanut butter. Safety, eh?
No, but Cal, you should have been able to guess that. I'm always eating apples and peanut butter.
Ain't nothing over you.
Nah, fuck that room.
You're always eating people's nuts.
No.
But you say that, and
Frenchie.
while I know you constantly are eating, you've never told me what it was.
No, that's like
I
a
like it,
running
Chimera.
joke, is that I'm always eating apples and peanut butter.
Well,
But
this is
ever
not a
eating
joke
a
I've been a
snack.
part of.
It's always apples and peanut butter.
I feel like you're trying to convince us a little too hard. Now I'm very suspicious.
Yeah,
I'll
me
take
too.
a picture of my apples, like,
Oh
Look,
my.
they're not
The last time
How
I did
about
that,
these apples?
the last time I did that, Chris Hansen showed up at my door, so I don't advise it.
I'm pretty sure Lynn is well over the yeah.
I mean,
He's
just
legal
because
somewhere.
people think I'm a teenager doesn't mean I am.
Who thinks you're a
Yeah,
teenager?
Like everybody I meet.
Oh,
Oh, look, you're a 17-year-old.
No, consistently people assume that I am 17 years old.
it's like
And you're like,
Phoebe,
no, I'm just from New Jersey.
Phoebe afraid to
No.
go into bars because she
I'm just
doesn't want to get
being-
ID'd.
No, I always
Yeah.
get ID'd.
Except for that one time where we didn't get ID'd. And I was
Every-
like,
I
shit,
remember
probably
one
she looked
time-
my age for once.
One time I didn't get ID'd while passing by a bar and a restaurant, and you know how old I was? I was
Too young.
14. I looked at
I
him
haven't
and I'm
been-
like, I'll have a soda, and he's like, what do you want mixed in it? And I'm like, I'm 14. He's like, did you want like some like strawberry flavoring or a cherry?
I haven't been ID'd since I
What
was
a nice guy.
years old.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
is
like,
that when
good
it went bald?
And I was like, good job backpedaling.
Is that when you went bald?
Jesus
Ooh.
fucking Christ!
Jesus, Lynn.
What?
I
That
Sort of
wasn't
like
a
that.
stab.
No, I started going bald when I was 20. Thanks.
No, okay. I guess.
Why? Oh, okay. She threw the major shade. Yeah, fuck you, Lynn. Leave Johnny alone.
Okay, one of my best friends growing up went completely bald at 16.
Jesus.
Yeah. I didn't know him before he went bald. And I saw a picture of him from middle school. Because I met him my freshman year, his sophomore year. And he was already to the point where he wasn't shaving his head, but he probably should have been, just because there was not really anything left. And I saw a picture of him from middle school, and I'd never met him then. And he had a full head of hair, and I didn't recognize him. So no, that was not meant to shade.
That
I
was
li-
totally meant as shade.
I'm living in darkness right now.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, basically.
I'm sorry, Johnny. I would give you a hug if I could.
Whatever, I'm used to it now.
I'd give you a reach around, but I'm nowhere near you.
Gold
I'd
chest.
rather you not.
Okay.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with that.
Sure, I mean, standing offer.
Try putting your feet on his butt cheeks at night.
Get it?
No.
Standing offer.
Did you actually end up doing that, by the way?
I did it
That is
subconsciously in my sleep.
That's a
Oh, you
very
did.
that's a very
I woke
loving and intimate thing to do, though. If your feet.
I woke up with my feet on his butt cheeks. And I was like, what the fuck?
The feet were so
It's
goddamn
warm,
cold.
but-
It's a thing that happens.
Oh.
Yeah, I pulled my feet away. I was like, what the fuck did I do?
You know what I didn't do?
What?
I didn't sneeze into the back of her knee.
Yeah, you didn't.
I'm a
Because we were really
gentleman.
sick.
Hey, look, it's a
You-
warm
We
car.
were really sick. We were sneezing like mad. It was the perfect situation, and I didn't do
Wow,
it.
Johnny, you are a liar.
No, he seriously didn't.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. You're a liar because you didn't do it. You said you would.
Yeah, but she didn't
Shame
want
on
it
you.
because I was being a gentleman. It was the threat.
Shame.
I still end up putting my feet on your butt cheeks though.
Real men sneeze in people's knees. I don't fucking know.
Back of
I'm
the
just saying words at this point.
Words are too.
Man, what's with this line? Real men this, real men that. You're hurting my feelings now.
Sorry.
Johnny's secretly Fedora. I meant to say Labrador, but Fedora came out.
Holy shit! I'm just getting ripped apart right now.
I didn't mean that, I meant the object!
You are the one person that shouldn't be ripping me apart.
He is
in this
secretly
situation.
Fedora.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're like something you wear on...
No, okay, no,
Yeah.
okay, because that's actually an insult. Like, I called someone a sentient fedora the other day.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't mean...
No, it sounded like, you know what?
he
fuck
also
you. I'm
he
just
also
gonna go off
referred
myself,
to
guy.
me as this
You know,
one.
Josiah, you want to take this House of the Dead spot? You just log into my account. You can have my account. Like, fucking, I'm just gonna die. Jesus Christ.
No, but then you'll find all the logs.
You can't believe what a- This is where the cool people are. The nice people.
I'm just over here. I'm gonna shave my head now. I'm just gonna be DJ Khalid now. Just white version. I see Paul shaved now. He just looks like DJ Khalid. Just to the
Yep,
T.
Strong. Yeah, strength. Oh, come here. Hello, friendo.
Yeah.
Grab everybody time. Alright.
Yeah, I just recently gave up on my, or not gave up, but kind of stopped caring, I guess. Well, I did give up. My stupid hair stuff, treatments. Just like, fuck it, whatever.
Well, I mean, from the pictures I've seen of you, Johnny, you've at least got the head to rock bald.
Yeah.
And also,
Johnny,
like,
Johnny is a very handsome man.
for guys, it's not that bad.
Okay, get on in my that's a site.
Oh, steel?
What's a
Site.
steel, but it's not a... Oh. What?
Pick up the steel.
It's a steel.
What the fuck was the site one? Ah,
I thought it was a site! I was
me
reading...
too. Me too. Me too. I'm there with you.
But yeah, like, some guys just shave their head for fashion. At least it's
I
not
shave
like,
one side
like
of
a
my
woman
head.
going bald.
Okay, Johnny, one day I'll shave my head too.
No.
What?
No, you're not
Okay,
allowed
it
to
kind
shave
of looks
it.
like you sort of have, like, with your hair, like, it's, like, all flipped to one side.
Yeah, one side is shaved.
Yeah, she has
Yeah,
one side of
Skrillex
her
hair.
head shaved. It's like Sombra, I guess.
Yeah, Skrillex hair.
Yeah, my.
No.
I'm using it.
What is this music?
Cal, you might want to turn on your music now.
Ah, yes, I hear it. Yeah. Go, go, Azorian Rangers.
I will admit that part of the reason that I cut my hair is because I wanted people to think I was as old as I actually am. It didn't work. I used to have like basic white girl, like medium length hair with layers, like just your average fucking haircut.
I can't
Yeah,
remember if I've
that-
seen you or not.
I feel like you have, but like I'll show you in a minute when we're done killing shit. Like I look like your average white girl, and then I
This
cut
is-
my hair.
This
And
is
did-
perks of having my haircut because people are like, oh well, their mums wouldn't let them do that at 14.
Yeah. Well, so I cut my hair and I did like a straight up pompadour, like not anime pompadour, Miley Cyrus. Think like Miley Cyrus or Pink or something like that. And I've got tattoos all over my arms and like piercings and my ears are gauged and shit. People still think I'm 17. I'm like, who?
That's probably why.
What kind of psycho do you think my mother is?
Get out.
I don't know.
Get out.
I never thought Phoebe was not her age.
Like, consistently, I'll get carded and people will believe that my ID is fake.
Yeah.
Like, they will insist that my ID is fake. And every date that I've been on, people assume that I lied about my age. I'm like, nope, I am actually as old as I said I was. Just don't look it sometimes. Like, I was on a date with a guy, and I asked him how old he thought I was to make a point, and he was like, that's a trap question. I was like, no, I'm not gonna like throw a drink at you, I promise. And he was like, honestly, I thought you were 9. Now I'm 24.
It's okay. Last date I went on, somebody thought I was 49.
No. That's what my parents think he is.
Fucking Christ.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, what if he's a 49-year-old? And I'm like, what the fuck, mom?
Really? Is that what your parents thought?
Yeah, they legitimately thought that. They also thought a bunch of other things that I'd rather not say because they're actually really insulting.
So okay, when you guys know like Mari Thorne, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
See, yeah.
Dan.
So yeah, Dan. So I knew him from POD, and we were really good friends. We were always talking on voice chat. And so when I moved out here, I was like, oh shit, I live out here too in the Bay Area. So I met up with him, and my mom was like, he's probably an axe murderer. You know, don't meet him alone. Like, I want to be there with you just in case like he's some kind of psycho and tries to you. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there like, yeah, there's a lot of axe murderers in San Francisco.
Yeah, I had the extreme version of that because my parents actually flew up to Auckland with me.
Yeah, I didn't get to know about that.
Wait, they did what, sir? They
Wait,
flew
what?
up.
With me.
To
They
meet
flew up with
him.
you.
Yeah.
I think they just like stole flight information too to do it.
They
Or
did.
whatever.
They literally did. I didn't even give it to them.
Damn.
Okay, Phoebe, I have to ask,
Yeah.
how old are you?
21?
I assumed you were about my age. Like,
No.
I mean, you are kind of my age. Like, you're not that much younger.
Essentially the
Like,
same.
you're a grown ass woman.
It's after
Apparently
20, like whatever. At least on me.
So
What-
what was
what
what
ended
was
up
like meeting the
happening-
parents then, Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny.
Have you really gotta go through
It
this?
was not expected.
Yeah,
is what it was.
Well, yeah. The fact that like they were that crazy enough to do that, I'm kind of curious now what the meeting was.
I mean, at least they care.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, to preface it, because I'm hearing all this through Phoebe, and I straight up said, like, if they want to talk to me, I can, like, FaceTime and all
It's a
that.
gold chest.
That wasn't good enough,
Have to.
I guess, so they came out and met me, and it was, like, after 30 hours of traveling, so beforehand I was, like, in a public bathroom stall trying to, like, get into
Freshen up.
trying to, yeah, not smell, like, 30 hours of planes and just look horrid, like... That travel was abysmal. When I was flying out there is 15 and a half hours on a plane.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was rough.
Did you have any layovers?
I had a layover in Vancouver because I live outside, and then
Mhm.
LAX.
Oh, wow.
And LAX is a fucking shithole. That's my stuff.
yeah.
So when I got to LAX, I had 6 hours in LAX,
Ew.
4 hours in Vancouver. And then Phoebe was flying in, and she was going to be flying in like 4 hours after me. So I had 4 hours basically in Auckland. The airport in Auckland's too far to drive. It's like a 40-minute into the CBD. So I just hung out in the airport and just died.
So I'm guessing, Phoebe, you don't live near that. I don't know.
I'm 10 hours away.
the geography of your country at all.
No, I'm like 10 hours away from Auckland.
Okay, that makes sense.
Anyway, so yes, this meeting with the parents.
So it was the day before, and it was all just kind of like rumors and threats, I thought. And then I was like, all right, well, I'm going to get on this plane in 12 hours. And then Phoebe was like, look, they actually have tickets. And I was like, okay. That's
weird.
fucking cool. Great.
Somebody else's deal.
Okay, but yeah, you haven't still said like, okay, like
Lynn
So what happened meeting them?
Lynn Steele.
Oh, on a second.
So basically, I immediately went into like, all right, I gotta find like some sort of Canadian-esque gift thing to like give these people or some dumb shit. So I was
An
running around.
offering from my people.
Yeah, so I found a buddy. He does a lot of like wood carvings and stuff, but he's like making fake argolite stuff because there's a very famous artist here called Pat Dixon. He's just making like Pat Dixon-esque Haida Gwaii Queen Charlotte statues or whatever. So I like grabbed one. And then I flew, and I was like, all right, I gotta change and clean myself up. I was the most haggard I've ever been. I was just like, ugh. And then they got there, and I was like a foot and a half taller than them, and I was like, hi.
Yeah, he's taller than my entire family.
I'm
My dad was like sizing him up.
failing.
Like, Tony, how tall are you?
189, I
What
guess.
is
He's
that in
6'2".
real
He's 6'2".
measurements?
He's the same height.
6'2".
So
as
you're not like super tall. You're above average, but like you're not
Yeah, but
massive.
everybody there was kind of small, I guess.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I'm 6'2" and like 230.
The giant Canadian man.
Yeah, I guess I'm big. I don't know. I'm not really big here.
That's kind of hilarious. The dad trying to size you up.
That's so funny.
Ow.
Yeah.
Did it actually go well at all? Like, did you actually get along with him?
You have to ask Phoebe. I was so tired, I barely remember it.
Yeah. My mom thinks he's a gentleman.
That wasn't that promising.
Well, no, my mom thinks he's a
Her
gentleman.
dad's never gonna like you. Like,
Yeah.
spoiler
Wait.
alert.
What'd your mom say? Like, I missed that.
Thinks Johnny's a gentleman.
Ah.
Was that her just trying to fish for a compliment, or?
I really don't know.
I don't fucking know, man. I found the whole thing pretty, like, insulting. Considering I was like, hey, yeah, if you just want to FaceTime me and meet me. But no, they flew out, and then there was ticket troubles with their return flight, because they flew in and then were going to fly out the same time. And they ended up paying, like, more money to do it, I guess.
Yeah, that is kind of stupid on their part. Yeah,
That's
wasting all that money.
ridiculous.
Yep.
I mean, that
I
sounds
told
like
them they're
something my
wasting their
parents would do. Like, honest to God, like that's something my parents would have done if I was 21 at least. Even if I was okay, so I was dating a chick in New York City. Mind you, at the time, I lived about an hour away by train from New York City. So it wasn't like a great
Super out.
journey, you know? My mother still insisted that she come with me every time I met up with my girlfriend. Every time. Mind you, my mom also doesn't accept that we were actually dating. So it was just Linda and her friend. So my mom still insisted on going with me every single time. Even after, like, meeting her and my mom was assured that this was a real person that was not going to hurt me and was the same age as me and everything was kosher, she still insisted on coming with me every single time into my 20s.
That's like,
So don't
This
feel
is-
too bad. That's something my parents would have done.
it's like a relationship destroyer. Like, not the relationship, but like, how do you be okay with
Yeah.
your parents when they do stuff like that? I don't know.
Yeah, no, my mom's kind of crazy, but like I can understand where your parents were. Parents are that level of crazy.
Yep.
Although it was funny.
They could have saved $1,000
Yeah,
and
true.
just FaceTime me and saw me.
They did see you once.
Yeah, because you conned them into saying hello to me.
Yep.
And then your mom didn't even talk to me.
Nope.
She just looked and she's like, ugh, and then left.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Pretty
These
much. She didn't
newfangled
even-
relationships.
Yes, the relationships of my family. Great stories.
Why are we getting
She
into
talked
this?
to everyone and like
Including the- Oh, sorry, Elon.
she talked to everyone around
I
her
will-
about it as
sorry,
well, and
I
I
will-
was just
I
like,
will
shit,
train.
man, I don't want the world to know what I'm up to.
Hey, look, Dargans.
I guess like in their mind, because like you're 21. I guess in their mind, you're still like like an adult. Even though you're technically an adult, you're still like I don't know, like the adolescent sort of thing. I mean, you're still
Yeah.
in that sort of little
Well,
period. like, sort
FCB,
of
I don't
thing.
know. I don't know much about your
Johnny.
personal life, but like, I'm guessing you don't live too far away from them.
No, I live with them.
So they're still probably in that mindset of like, you know,
Oh,
our baby
now we
hasn't
get the
left
witching.
the nest, so they're still
Yeah.
kind of possessive and a little controlling.
Well, allow me to get a job that can afford the price of living in New Zealand or Australia.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nuts.
Become independently wealthy.
God.
It's why you like you need to move in with people like just in Australia or anything because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
No, it's basically the same way in the States. Like my childhood best friend and I, she's moving out to San Francisco from New Jersey. So I'm going home for the summer, and we're gonna like figure out what we're doing. And it doesn't look like we're gonna be doing dorms, which I'll be fucking thankful for because I'm too old to live in a dorm. I'm too old for it.
Oh yeah, dorms are the kind of things that freaking 18-year-olds go into and they party and think it's the life of the world.
I can't do it anymore, you know. But
It's
so-
nicer to have your own space. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're looking for. Ah, fuck.
Oh, lordy.
We're
Limit
looking
break.
for.
Or
We're looking for
not,
an
whatever.
apartment, and
We're good.
it looks like we'll be able to find something, but it looks like we gotta have like a third person with us, and I'd be okay splitting like a 1-bedroom, or even if I gotta move to Oakland, I don't care. Like that's where I'm at this point. I just want space.
I want to live in Vancouver. I just can't afford it.
I'm facing a situation where I'm going to be probably have to move back in with my parents again.
I've
It's
How
so
old are
done
you,
expensive.
Josiah?
before.
Josiah, how old are you?
26.
And
Oh,
I'll be
that's
turning
stupid.
27. Yeah, 27 next month.
Yeah.
Nah, man, there's no shame in that. I've done that twice already.
I'm not ashamed of it. I
No.
don't. It's fact of life these days. I mean, it's like it's hard. And
Yeah, no, it's hard to make it on your own, and especially like
It's like the world is all Italy now. Everybody just has family homes.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Like-
nuts.
well, it's gotten to
It
this
is.
point where it's near impossible to, you know, maintain a residence without multiple forms. And you can't do that as one person. There's only so many hours in the day, you know?
Use a steel gun.
Unless you're like real set.
Johnny, use the steel.
I did.
Okay.
It's kind of like the milk test.
Milk test?
So there's a milk test where in 1970, whatever, Canada, minimum wage was like $6. But you could buy a 4-liter or a quart of milk for like 90 cents.
in back.
Whatever, you can buy 4 liters of milk with 90 cents. So now it's minimum wage is like 12 here. But 1 4-quart of milk, or like 4-liter of milk. What do you call it? Quart of milk down there, I think?
We
No,
should don't buy it in
it's a
gallons or half
gallon.
gallons.
Gallons. Yeah, okay, a gallon. 4
quarts
liters is a gallon, right? Okay. So
No,
yeah,
4
a gallon of milk is like $5 here.
Yeah,
Jesus.
the inflation doesn't match. It's not proportionate.
Yeah. So it's like that's cool. And back then, you didn't have cell phone bills and data bills and all that shit. And it's not really stuff you can forego anymore
No.
Yeah.
because it's literally required for most jobs. So you,
Well,
Well,
you
and,
know,
like the example that because my parents are the people that like think that that argument is total bullshit. Like, oh, you should just work harder,
parents.
stop being so lazy, blah blah blah. And I give them the example of when my parents went to school, like when my parents went to college, my mom had like
Pretty sure college was free back then.
no, it wasn't.
not in America. Dude.
Not in America. After World War II, in America, some colleges were free, and those were community colleges, and we still have community colleges. But usually for a community college, they only offer associate's degrees and not bachelor's degrees. And after World War II, most community colleges were free. 4-year colleges were free if you did, like, if you served in the military, which you can still do GI Bill. Like, that's still a thing that you can do, where the government will pay for your college after you.
Yeah, except the government
served it
tries to
for-
fuck everybody who uses the GI Bill out of their GI
Yeah.
Bill.
Yeah, they try to fuck people out of it, but
My mom
do
ended
it.
up having to sue the U.S. government to get her GI Bill.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty bad.
That was in the 80s.
But community colleges, they're not free anymore, but they're
Cheaper,
way
usually.
cheaper. They're way cheaper usually than any other college, state colleges. But any 4 years.
Can someone use fortune? Can someone use fortune? Can someone use fortune?
I'm looking for it. Where is it? I got it. I did it. I did it. I did the thing. But any 4-year college is going to be pretty expensive. And like my parents went to a state school, so usually state schools are less expensive than private schools. Right now, the tuition for the state school that they went to, and I only know this because my brother also went there for a time. They were paying about $20,000 a semester for my brother to go there. When they went there, my mom had a scholarship for, I think it was $2,000, and she still had enough money after paying tuition to pay rent and car insurance. All right, I just keep stepping on every single one of these. I'm sorry.
Text?
Inflation fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Well, and people
Well, it's
give,
like when I got
then
out
people
of
get all shitty about like increasing minimum too, as if $15 today is
still
so
not enough.
terribly much. It's not nearly enough.
the treasure chest.
You know, I'm glad my family understands that sort of thing. Like my dad was saying, I would hate to be
Johnny, there's
working
nothing in there.
in
There's
your
nothing in there,
generation.
Johnny.
Johnny!
Johnny.
Hey, guess what? We have fortune.
Oh right.
Thank you.
What were you saying, Josiah?
Oh, I was saying, I'm glad my parents are understanding because my dad was always saying like, I would hate to be like, be trying to work in this day and age for your generation because it's a lot harder now. No one gives a crap about you anymore. Like,
Yeah. Well, like,
Yeah.
I have a bachelor's degree. I couldn't get a job for the life of me. I was working minimum wage, which in my state was $8.38 an hour. I barely had enough money to feed myself. And I didn't have to worry about rent. I was living with my parents.
I used to work at the place that shall not be named because I do not want to get any of the money that I sued them for taken away from me. I used to work with a guy who had a PhD at a gas station because he couldn't find any work.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this one again?
Blue bombs. Gray bomb, gray bomb, blue bomb. Push blue bomb into Godmother. Pop Lust.
Popping Lust.
So DPS kill blue bomb basically, or gray bombs.
Kill gray bombs. Gray bomb.
No limit break and done.
What?
I about to say I don't think we need a limit break. Yeah, trying to convince my parents that I literally could not just walk into a place and like, well, if you hit the street and just walk inside, they'll give you an application, and I'm like, they don't have applications. They have a website. Well, why would they have a website? That's stupid.
It streamlines everything. Yeah. I've never walked into a place and just got a job.
I'm gonna get some water real quick.
Right.
Yeah, my dad never believed that until he retired recently, and now he hasn't been able to find a new job. It's been a real struggle for him to find a new job. And I'm like, you were bitching at me for so many years about this same stuff that now he's complaining about.
Yeah, the moment my mom quit her teaching job and started trying to do something that she actually enjoyed, she instantly realized, like, holy shit, he wasn't kidding. Nobody wants you to walk into their store and apply. They want you to go online. They don't want you to call. They definitely do not want you to call and bug them. Did you check my application? Did you see my application? They don't want that.
Yeah, the other people don't understand that you can't do it the old ways anymore. Like, you can't just cold canvas. You can't do any of that shit. They always just tell you to go online, and it makes it a lot harder because they'll throw out tons of resumes and like. I also found that doing a cover letter doesn't really help anymore. Most don't even bother reading it. They just want to look at your resume.
Yep.
That you have to upload to them and then take all of that information and paste it into little boxes.
Fucking.
Like, you asked me to all you need to do is tell me upload resume, boom, done. That's it. That's all you need.
Yep.
Why do I have to upload my resume and then paste all of my stuff from my resume?
Mm-hmm.
I am back.
Welcome back. And I mean, I'm fairly certain the channel of the stream and anybody who watches this knows that I do not like my stepmonster, and I'm so glad he's out of my life for the most part. But even when my mom finally realized, it's like, holy shit, he wasn't kidding, they don't want you to do this. He just he didn't even believe her. Like, oh yeah, you're just
What
you're
an
just making
asshole.
shit up." Yeah, I know. The world would be better if he wasn't in it. But yeah, it's just like, and people, they just don't believe. And every boss that since I've become, part of the working poor, every one of my bosses is like, yeah, I hate it when people apply and then call, and call, and call, and call. Like, calling me is not going to make me want to. It's no longer seen as showing initiative. You're just being annoying.
I wonder what is considered showing initiative.
Honestly, when I was hiring, I just usually hired people that were at the club all the time.
Oh man, when I got my current job, I thought I was so desperate at the time because I was in the middle of the lawsuit on my last job because they fired me after I got injured while on the while working, and I had burned through my savings. I was basically homeless, and my manager now, he kept checking his cell phone and looking at his computer, and I'm like, oh, he doesn't want me to be here. And I thought I had fucked up the thing, and knowing him now, that's literally just part of his job, because he gets alerts on his phone from like the front desk. It's like, hey, we need this, we need that. He gets alerts like your order for this is coming in, or he'll get like 50 emails, and I realized it wasn't him being like, oh man, this guy, I don't want to hire him. It was
literally everything done on email because it's better to have it in writing.
And it was just one of those things where I had actually just my interview day was just on a really busy day, and he had taken the 20 minutes to interview me that he had like free time in the day to interview me. He was actually really upset that one of my contacts wasn't returning a call, because he's like, I want to hire you. In fact, I want you to start tomorrow, but I have this one referral of reference of yours that will not return my call. And it's like, everything's done. You're basically hired. I just need to confirm that you worked there.
I was looking a little while back, and I was working with a guy. He does international events for a sport, ice work, whatever. And he was working out, whatever. And I basically, here's my cover letter. Like, I worked at this place for like 12 years or whatever. And they're like, oh, how old are you? And I'm like, I'm this age, 12 years. Oh, it's like, oh, wow, you really were there for a long time. It's like, yeah. But he was out working a place or whatever, so he's like one of my only references.
Right.
And he was working, I can't remember. I think it was like the World Juniors event. I think it was the hockey ice at World Juniors, yeah. And I was like, all right, well, you gotta like email the guy. Like, he'll get back to you, but don't call him. He's at this thing. Like, it's happening on the TV right now.
Right.
Fuckers called him. He was so angry. Like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Who wasn't ready?
It's,
That's probably me. I wasn't looking at the screen.
Alright. Let's go.
nice chicken on ice.
But yeah, it's dumb.
Can you dye the Chocobo outfit?
I can't check right now.
I don't believe so.
That's
I wouldn't think so either.
I've never seen other colors, but I thought I'd ask.
It's like older stuff, so it's not in the dye heavy stuff. Like, you could get it before Heaven's Word.
Yeah, I was thinking if I went and got it and stuff, you know, it'd be cool to dye it so I match my Chocobo.
That'd be cute.
You'd be a Chocobo riding another Chocobo.
Yeah.
That's literally just
That's
chocobo
sad.
breeding.
Yeah. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals.
Oh god.
So let's
Whoa,
do
whoa.
it so Bunny gets a 9-star super god chocobo for racing.
That's not how it goes.
How it goes.
Well, it's definitely not like they do it on the Discovery Channel, because that's just like...
A dead channel.
What the fuck do they even show on the Discovery Channel? Oh, you're right. Naked and Afraid. That's what they show on it.
I thought it was defunct or whatever.
No, it still exists. They just show all those, like, Bear Grylls and...
Yep.
I just remembered, like, when I stopped watching television, I flipped on history because I wanted to see some cool World War II shit, and I saw Honey Boo Boo,
Yep.
and I was like,
Ah.
alright, I'm done. I'm out.
Yep.
Wait, really? Honey Boo Boo on the History Channel?
Yep.
Yep.
What for?
And they also have rednecks who hunt Bigfoot.
Yep. It's all conspiracy theory shit now.
That too. The Nostradamus Code.
All about aliens and shit like that.
Ancient
Probably
aliens.
because
The thing is aliens, but it's alien.
probably because their viewership has dropped so
Oh,
crazy.
God. I
It's
hate
internet, like jumping on the internet's preferred medium. I never fucking
Yeah.
watch TV.
I despise Ancient Aliens as a person who's an archaeology, major, a person who enjoys history. It's like, why would you be like, oh no, humans couldn't do this? It's like, fuck you. Humans
Yeah,
can do a lot of
underselling
things.
human shit, that's like, fuck you. Like, they couldn't have possibly built the pyramids. Like, yeah, maybe they were smarter than you think, idiot.
It was literally
And maybe they had
that
a
was,
lot of slaves.
That was like 4 generations worth of your family having a guaranteed job where they were fed and clothed. It's like, not all of the pyramids were built by slavery.
Yeah, and they didn't just like how we construct a giant building
Aw, I got poxed.
a matter of a year.
Do you mind if
Like-
I unpox myself?
It took
Go for it.
forever.
We need your damage, Ernest.
Yay.
Actually, someone else opened that, not me.
Death! Oh. Always disappointed. Oh, strength.
Cal strength, yeah.
See, I honestly really like a lot of the ancient people. They'd be like fucking way smarter than most of us today because we're just lazy fucks. We don't give a fuck anymore.
Well, I mean,
We don't bother figuring anything else. Really, we're just like, oh, a machine will do it. Like,
my specific area of study is, how did they phrase it? It's ancient astronomy. The stuff we use supercomputers for, they would just literally just do the math.
Yeah, look up at the sky. I mean, you look at the stars every day and you don't have nothing else to do. You kind of map it out. You know what's what. Pattern recognition, son.
Ow.
Should I strength?
Yes.
I mean, the thing is like that's why if there's ever like a nuclear apocalypse, like we're gonna be fucked because we're gonna be like if like all machines shut down or like we're gonna be like completely fucked because we have no idea how to think for ourselves or do anything like that ever again because we become so complacent.
Nah. we'll be
We
fine.
become dependent. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I still believe people are very smart. We're just smarter in things that we do normally these days,
And
which
there's
is
always
a
gonna
lot
be
of stuff
people
machines
who
do for us.
know
Like, you
how
don't have
do
to think
things.
about repairing a car because it's a job, it's a technician, somebody does it for you.
Did we not kill something?
Yeah, we need more.
Apparently.
What the hell did we not kill?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I thought we went to all the rooms.
We did. There must be one mob somewhere that was like behind a pillar or something.
Yeah. Oh, there's one. Well, sometimes like it won't activate, and it will wait for like something that spawned while you were in another room.
Yeah, it's done that to me once. It's super annoying.
That's
It did that to me during a solo run, so I was like running out of time.
Oh. Gross. I remember
Did
back
you
in
ever
high
get to
school we
100?
were doing
I got to 84.
we got to The Lord of the Flies we were reading. And my English teacher decided, okay, what we're gonna do is you're gonna divide you into, little survivor packs. You've crash landed on an island.
Did she think that was a good idea?
It went over real well. My team ended up being the one that survived the most because I double checked with him. I'm like, where did we land? Like geographically, where did we land?
Geocaches.
And he was like, South Pacific. And I was like, okay, cool. You know what's in the South Pacific? Rattan. Because we were given, I was designated the leader, and I was also the one that got injured. And so I bought a couple pieces of rattan, which is solid bamboo. It's not hollow like bamboo is, it's solid all the way through. But it grows basically the same. It's super strong.
It grows like a foot in a day.
Yeah. And it's great for a splint because it will immobilize your whatever you put it on. And we were also the only group that managed to make fire, which we managed to make fire on school property, but our teacher kept that quiet.
That's like an awesome teacher.
Because my dad taught me how to make fire, like with the you know, shoestring and a stick and like spinning it real fast and you're doing friction. Long ago when we used to go camping a lot, because he's like, hey, you know, you're not always gonna have a lighter, so I'm gonna teach you how to do it like old school way, and you can always, like, you know, if you look around, you can find flint rocks and you can bang them together.
Yeah, for sparks, you still need like dry moss or some sort of ignitant.
And don't get me wrong, there was groups that he divided people into that these people would not survive without a, you know, modern day life.
There's a lot of people though, because it's just not something that.
Yeah, it's not something we have to do.
Yeah.
And like,
but if it was skills you need, I'm pretty sure people would adapt. Some people would die, but the people who adapt were going to be the ones that carried it on anyways.
Yeah. Well, like,
these are like
I mean,
cockroaches.
I grew up in suburbia, like hardcore suburbia. Most of the people that I grew up around and went to school with never got on an airplane. Like, most of the people I went to school with did not leave the county, let alone the state. And, like, that was just life. Most of them had never been camping, had never spent any real time in the outdoors because there were no outdoors. And if you didn't have a car, you weren't getting out of this sea of houses. Like, that's all there was.
I'm pretty sure that's a lot of Americans, though, because...
I've still got 2 minutes.
Not
so
really.
Go ahead, Lynn.
Like...
For which one?
Strength.
I've got 3.
Yeah, it's you, Cal. You use it, Cal.
Alright.
But it's a lot of Americans, too, because it's like... What landscape can you not see in America? You have deserts, you have, like, snow mountains, you have beaches, Miami and Hawaii.
We have
So
swamps.
you actually have to leave the
We have
United States.
volcanoes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can encounter basically every kind of landscape in America. Yes.
Yeah.
And I was lucky enough that my parents liked to travel and my parents liked to go camping. So, like, I did experience those things, but most people did not leave my town. So they never had the experience of seeing any of those places. Yeah, you never had to leave the country to see it, but you still had to leave the area. I mean, an hour away from where I live, where I grew up, is the New Jersey Pine Barrens. We are an hour away from the beach. We are an hour away from mountains that you can ski on. You know, everything is pretty much within an hour's drive. But if your parents worked 6 days a week and, you know, you were a kid and didn't have a car, you weren't going anywhere. So, like, most of my classmates never even left the state until our senior year. We went to Disney on a school trip. That was the first time most of them had been on an airplane. So, like, it's not really that most people don't want to experience
Well,
other
they don't
things.
have to.
It's that they don't have to, and because they don't have to, they don't even think about it. Like, the majority of the time that you are conscious, you don't think about camping.
You don't know me.
I was about to say, that is a lie, because I fucking love camping.
The
The majority of my
person
existence is
just
making sure I
laughing
get
about
from one place to the other, not eaten by a bear.
Because you
You go
live
camping
in the
outside.
Yeah,
wilderness.
but you live in a fantasy novel.
You live in the literal wilderness.
It's not that wilderness. It's just
Yes, it
Everything.
is.
You go-
There's bears.
You should go
That's
camping in
wilderness
Australia,
enough.
Johnny.
No, because
I
you'll
would
die.
I would never go camping
Yeah,
in
you-
actually
Australia.
spring now, so it's nothing but rabbits everywhere, and nothing but baby rabbits. Because all the rabbits are doing the dirty now.
Breeding.
Yeah, so rabbits
I would
are
just never
everywhere.
go to
You could make some
Australia.
rabbit stew.
It's honestly not as bad as you think it is.
No,
It's actually-
no, Josiah. That's not it. It's not like the weather or anything. It's the spiders.
there
I
honestly
can't-
aren't that many spiders.
It's
No,
not
they're-
like
it's
when the
not
What if
horse
there-
go-
That
One of the
they're-
world's most deadliest spiders lives within a 100-kilometer radius of Sydney.
like yeah,
They're-
but
they're
there's
gonna
also
sit-
the black
you
widow,
know,
which
anyway.
one you'll actually encounter more because it's smaller and harder to spot. Lives in houses.
No, like brown recluses are pretty common where I'm from. It's not a quantity thing. It's a size thing, and it's more that I would see a giant spider, and it's not that it would kill me. My heart would give out.
Well, okay. If you want any comfort about going to Australia, I've been to Australia twice, and the only exotic thing aside from in the zoos that I saw while there was a freaking lizard. Like, you know, one of those kind of biggish lizards.
That doesn't.
A
That's not
goanna.
reassuring.
No, I've never seen a spider in Australia as long as I've been visiting there.
You'd
Yeah.
have to go real like. It's like saying I'd seen a wolverine. I have never seen a wolverine in the wild ever. They are just so sparse and whatever.
Well, don't come to New Mexico because we have rattlesnakes all over the goddamn place.
Actually, I see rattlesnakes. A
I
lot,
could
too.
deal with snakes. I don't think I could deal with snakes in my toilet, but I could deal with snakes in general.
You just flush them.
We also have they're really like pretty and stuff, but we have roadrunners, but they are the meanest fucking birds. Well, no, okay. that's not true.
They're pretty
You-
nasty.
You've got
They're not nice.
You've got the what the hell are those evil birds that like
Vultures.
attack people when they're mating, when they're nesting?
Vultures.
No, like magpies or
Magpies?
something. Yeah.
Yeah, magpies
yeah.
are real fuckers in Australia. They're evil little shit.
Yeah, you guys have those, don't you?
Strength.
Yeah,
Then do you need a
magpies.
Yeah, I need strength.
Watch out! Watch out! There's something coming up behind you.
Bro, seriously, Australian magpies are like the biggest cunts on the planet.
I've heard.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've watched a roadrunner grab a rattlesnake that it
Roadrunners are
had come
cool
up
though. I
on,
think they're cool.
and it just picks it up and beats it to death with itself.
Yeah, just grabs it by the head, like close to the head that it can manage, and slams. Nuts.
It just
It's not
slams
funny.
it against the ground, and it's just like, you're a terrible thing. You're a beautiful, terrible animal.
Ew,
So- Although magpies are nice to wake up to in the morning. They have a really Australian magpies. They have a really nice bird call. Like you hear it in the morning. It's such a nice thing to wake up to.
Is that your magpie?
I'll get you a.
I don't know what magpies sound like. That's what I imagine, though.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing from
What?
outside. The baseball field that's a mile away from me. They're lighting fireworks. What the fuck is that? It sounded like thunder, but not like thunder. And then I thought it was somebody dragging something like across the asphalt.
What did you send me? Because I'm on my I'm on
Oh,
my
it's
phone
it's
right now.
a magpie calling, singing.
Magpies are basically like crows, bigger crows, ravens. I don't know if you guys have ravens though.
Not really. They're not even. No, crows are
We have
fucking
ravens.
huge. crows are straight up fucking huge compared to magpies. What are you talking about? A crow would, although magpies are a lot more aggressive than crows, so magpies do fuck up crows.
Well,
Aren't
we have
magpies
like
the ones-
ravens, which are like bigger crows, like eagle-sized crows.
Aren't magpies the ones where in like cartoons they steal the shiny things?
Yeah, because that's what they do in real life.
That's most blackbirds though.
Jesus. Was that the joke you're going for? I'm not sure.
No, that was not. No, I seriously. Ravens,
I don't think,
crows.
Johnny,
they-
you're the
Wow!
one making a racist joke. Fucking hell, Johnny. Like, what is you're being a real rude boy? This like fucking
Because I
way,
feel like that's not the case. Blue Jays steal shit off.
yeah.
my
Oh,
fucking
did
deck all the
you
time.
hear that he thought he when he first met Johnny, he thought he sounded gay?
Look, I was just doing that to wind John up, and
No,
everybody.
you weren't.
I was literally
Don't
was.
fucking backtrack.
All right, well, leave what you want. It did rile him up though. That was pretty good.
The blackbird that we have issues with here in New Mexico is Greckles.
What?
Never.
I just finished listening to that video, and you're right, they are really pretty tasty.
Greckles
Yeah.
are basically
Told
a
ya.
crow, except uglier and meaner. You know how crows and ravens, they have an elegance and beauty to them? Greckles look like Quasimodo. And they have the personality of Donald Trump.
Ew.
They build walls.
So basically they look like Donald Trump.
They build walls with the twigs. I'm gonna build the
Cheetos?
walls that's gonna keep the rats out.
You resolution?
What?
A resolution.
I'll fucking do it. Jesus. Keeping everything in here is undead, and these are all one hits now.
Oh, yes. Angel baby.
Johnny.
I'm working. Thank you.
You had your chance to be resolution.
Yeah, you did your chance.
He's being
I
our
couldn't hear
angle.
what you were saying.
He's being our angle.
Stop running so I can hit this thing. You're gonna pull it out of it. Oh, I got
Nope, it died. Do we want to use them?
Phoebe.
Oh shit.
I'm helping.
It's really hard to hit these things when you move them.
Define helping. 'Cause I feel like your definition is different.
Causing Johnny pain?
Oh, great.
I am glad.
I'm glad my relationship is pretty sick. Jesus, where'd that guy jump from?
He
That
jumped
other
at you.
hallway.
I didn't even know they jumped.
Yeah. They
The
do that.
more you know.
See? Look, they just did it again.
It's like a NBA slam star. Jesus.
Yep.
Come on and slam and welcome
And
to
welcome
the
to
pain.
the jam.
Fire!
Oh no. Stop. Fuck!
Alright, Feed, clean us up.
Phoebe!
Oh god! Slam down! Slam down!
Oh god. We're still both withdrawn.
Fine, fine.
Oh.
I ran out of TP.
Okay, Cornholio.
I need TP for my
That's a reference I haven't heard for a while.
See, I'm cool. I know things.
You're old.
So you
yeah.
could have followed it up with "I'm cool, I'm hip." Take it back to the
Okay.
full 2004.
Jeez. If I wanted to, I didn't.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
Ah! Real monsters!
Really? We're gonna be 90s references? Alright.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We're
We
just
already
gonna be a bunch
started.
of Rugrats.
Now you're just forcing it.
Stopping
worry,
crime
Clarissa,
in a
you'll
future
explain it all.
time. The cops this. The skeleton warriors.
Skeleton warrior. Skeleton warrior.
Dragon!
These dragons are kind of tough.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Ragrit!
Oh,
just
shit!
a little bit. What?
God.
Mimic!
At least
Thank
it
you for
wasn't the one I
waiting, though.
touched.
That actually helps. You can purity.
I think I
Move
will.
your damage in this. Oh, pound under fortune. No point with that. All right, let's go. Time to get creepy music.
We're blinded!
Blinded by the
Death?
light.
Oh, Serenity. What is
Yeah, use
Serenity
it.
for?
Serenity clears the floor of enchantments, so we will lose our blind.
Done and refreshed. Doop-a-doop, boop, boop, doop-a-doop, boop. Kill it, Ned. Oh, hey, it's the Gravekeeper.
I don't know how you have this kind of energy. Like, listening to you be so energetic makes me exhausted.
We are so energetic right now. I'm super low key, but no, I don't know about you guys.
No, Cal's the one that's just bouncing off the fucking walls. Maybe it's that tired hyper, you know, like the kind you get before you just kind of peter out completely.
Oh, I'm already petering out. I'm just putting on a good face.
Are we gonna stop at 100 then?
Yeah, we can. Whatever works for you guys. I'm good to keep
I think
going.
Cal's like dying.
Not dying, but I do have work in the morning, so... It's 10:30
Alright.
here, and I have to be up at 5.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
we'll
probably
close it
good.
out and done.
And then we can just pick up tomorrow if we want.
Oh yeah, I've got nothing tomorrow. Like I said, I got Monday through Friday off this week. Probably use some of that to try and find a job that actually pays me money.
You gonna ditch the hotel?
I don't want to, but if they're not gonna fucking pay me, I'm not gonna stay there.
Oh, they're not paying you?
Well,
Because they're cutting everybody's
Dude,
hours because they don't have any of them.
I'm working like 2 days a week. When I used
Oh,
to work
man.
like 8, when I used to get like 60 hours a week.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gone from feast to famine. Where are we going? We're going the wrong way.
We are gonna do this.
Add Dargan.
This dragon takes 2 hits from this one. That's nuts. Oh, that thing too?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Go forth, winged Karibo.
Get these last 2.
Hey,
Alright, we're good.
what's behind door number 1? Lust.
Last.
Death?
Oh, we got a potsherd.
Yay, Putchard. I'm up to 19.
I am at 49.59 for my Aether pool.
Look, Gloom. Peachy. Love it. Wonderful. Use that.
Okay, we're using safety.
Yeah.
All right. So, Cal, do you want a resolution, or we can use a serenity?
Resolution. All resolution.
Alright.
Just kill everything.
Yeah, I'll just be pulling it so it's easier for you.
Okay. Zoop. Up.
All right, I got him full here.
Casting.
Steel, that's me. It's gonna be like the only floor we get to use these resolutions on. So let me just pull these
Don't
guys.
we need them for the boss?
We need one for the boss. Otherwise, they are pretty much useless in higher floors. There's no real undead floors. Alright, there you go. Want to just skip this floor?
Yeah, might as well.
I'm not keeping
Well, here I can strength.
tile damage, yeah.
Refresh that right away. Death? Oh, no death. What a replacement for the one I just used. Do you want me to again? Yeah.
Do we have enough?
We have two.
Why not?
Go nuts.
Okay. I was waiting for approval from the tank.
Oh, you don't need my approval.
Just wait for him to round everything up. Oh shit, more stuff.
Well, I'm
It's
done
okay.
in that AoE. Okay, second blast. I think that got them.
There's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're good, we're good.
Caw, motherfucker.
Okay, so we'll get this Dark Dragon.
You're a dick, Dargan.
Alright,
Dick.
explode him.
Oh, hey, look. A bunch of
Another
people that
luring?
just spawned in to die. Welcome to die.
I am Master of Magnet. I'll use this
I
one.
am Magneto, Master of Magnet.
Welcome to die. That was a cool game.
And I'm back to normal.
Alright, we're gonna save that last one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the plan is we're gonna lust first. Once you get it to 5 stacks, you can just right-click the buff out of your bar, and then you can
Right.
go back. And then
And then Karibu.
Karibu, yeah. Because you'll be doing huge damage to the boss as well.
Alright, just for clarification, you're telling me to Lust and me to Karibu.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do better as melee DPS.
Well, yeah, you've got to protect us from the floor.
Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha!
You're talking to a former Dragoon mate. I tease because I
Okay, we're just gonna clear this floor. So you get out of here quicker.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mobs.
Alright, we're just gonna skip this floor is what I meant.
yeah.
Nope, we got one.
Oh, we pissed off something.
Oh, we got a front. Sorry.
That's fine.
Yes, okay. I'll
Shit.
do this and I'll do this.
You can't stun undeads.
This.
So.
I'll do this.
Okay, as soon as Phoebe does her Buffy things, we're good to go.
Alright. The 5 stacks drop Karibo.
Yeah. I'll pull the mobs and use a bunch of them.
Just a moment. I'm gonna try to get
Another
a high
crit.
quality.
I whip my tail back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, that's better.
Good enough.
Get in close. Everybody can join in the fun. I'm sure if you didn't. Come this way, buddies. Introduce you to the glowing white light of awesomeness.
You can limit break whenever, Lynn.
Cool. That after I don't die from this.
And good. Hey, we did
Great
it. Good,
success.
great.
Yay!
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant.
What?
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant.
What does that mean?
Yes, sir, my commander.
Okay.
Hogan's
I
Heroes.
Yeah, we'll,
I don't speak strange alien tongues.
Hogan's Heroes, man. Yay! All the
Yay.
scores.
good work. We did it.
And a Pritchard.
I got a pot shard.
A Pritchard. Think we got anything?
All right, good work, guys. Now we're prepped to do the actual ones.
Yeah! Praise my sack.
What Aether pools are you guys at? Just curious.
Oh, I was
99.
at 50, 60, I think. Let me check just to be
Okay, so we're basically going to be clearing
Yeah.
every floor. Just to
50,
make sure
60.
we get all the silvers we can.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's easy. We can do that.
Oh yeah, baby. Praise my sacks.
Yep. Praise my sacks. Don't praise the sun, praise my sack.
I don't play saxophone.
Get out. We're not
I
friends anymore.
Got a bunch of fireworks.
I'm getting a bunch of Elyria.
I got this. And got another one of those. And I got one of these. And one of these. Oh, wait, sorry, one of these. I will burn you all! Now I'm burning myself.
Why would you burn me?
Then I got that.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco
Disco
I gotta-
Inferno.
I got a bunch of junk.
Oh, and 57 max potions from that.
Yeah, I got a lot.
Or
Oh,
no,
well.
58. Sorry, 58.
I'll use all of them sooner or later.
I just get a stack and I throw it up on the market.
I didn't get nearly as many. I got 36. Significantly less.
Yep, it's giving me all the potions because I get hit all the time.
Oh gosh, I'm so tired.
I don't want to go to Idle Shaft. I want to go to the company house.
Yeah, I should probably put shit up a little more.
Send Vatra off on another mission while I go to bed. What did you bring me? Charlie and Steel Joint. $2,000, that's not. Okay. Well, that was fun. It was nice to do that again. I'll be happy once we get back down to the salt levels.
Yep. In more ways than one.
Yeah. When Palace of the Dead becomes really stressful. But I'm getting used to Bard, so that's kind of nice.
Look, Sock is drawing naked men.
What? You drawing naked men on her Tumblr? Good night, stream.